Hey guys and girls, my name is Alan, and yesterday I completed Uncharted 4, the single player campaign, but before moving on to multiplayer, which I'll be doing shortly, and I'm just going to go over all the stuff that was unlocked having now beat the campaign. Some of the stuff popped up at the end of the last video, but I'm going to properly go through it this time around. So obviously we've done story, let's just, what are these? Chapters? So obviously you can replay a certain chapter, and as you can see I've done them all on hard. Well, I mean, you saw the trophies and that. So these are okay. So these, I guess, are the sub. Like, obviously you've got chapter, and then you've got like cutscenes in between, so you can sort of play the certain sections without having to go through the entire chapter. I suppose if you missed any pickups or anything, you can go through do that way. Extras, okay, so in Uncharted 2 they did a lot of things. They put in a lot of bonus features like the making of videos and stuff like that, but in Uncharted 3 they sort of missed those out, whether intentionally or because of time constraints or whatever. But in this game it seems like they've brought back quite a few of these. So treasures, I haven't got all of them. I'll probably go through them eventually once I do get them all. Stats, we'll look at that in a second. In fact, we'll do it now. So stats, these are my game stats. I haven't played any since yesterday, so total time spent in the game is about 20 hours, well 19 hours, which is quite a decent length. I'm assuming that counts cutscenes as well. So the game's probably, I don't know, maybe half of that, maybe 10 or something hours, which is still pretty decent. Half an hour in the air, okay. Apparently I stood still for like 2.5 hours, so I must have been like just thinking about stuff. Hour in cover. I travelled 56 kilometers, climbed 5,000 meters, travelled 30 kilometers driving. Oh my word! There's only like two driving chapters, and I spent 30 kilometers driving around. It's crazy. Oh, so I did better than what I thought. No, wait, hold on. So treasures collected 61 and 109. I said up to a maximum of 50%. That's what I was going to get. 61 doubled is 122. So let me find out what the exact percentage is. Give me a second. My percentage was 55.9. So if we round it up to 56%. So I did a little bit better than what I thought, but roughly what I predicted. I said it was going to be about 50% maximum, and it was 56. So if you got 56%, well done. Pat on the back to you. Well, if you haven't left a comment in the previous videos where I said, and you leave it after this point, your answer is void, I'm afraid. But yeah, so 56% of the treasures. I don't think I got the relics though. I don't know if it tells you. I missed a lot of journal entries. I missed a lot of journal notes. I missed quite a few conversations as well. I don't understand that. Oh well. 52 enemies in a row without dying. 40 vehicles destroyed. Some of these checkpoints I restarted on purpose because of the way I was recording the footage, but whatever. There's probably a few deaths in there anyway. Melee combat, stealth. Ah, here we go. Apparently you can defeat enemies using melee only, armoured enemies. How would you do that exactly? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, hit ratio 42%, so that's my accuracy. It's not too bad. I mean, obviously, I'd like to have been a little bit higher. 50% is where I'd expect to be in a single player campaign, but 42 is not too bad, I suppose. One out of 3 shots, roughly. Well, just over. Headshots 163. I took out, what was it, 700 something enemies? Yeah, 700 enemies. About, I don't know, 15% was headshots. It's not too bad. 6 headshots in a row. Explosives. I didn't kill any enemies with propane tanks. What? I don't know, unless... Oh, I don't know then. I thought I did. Oh, and there were 16 can things. Oh, I knew they'd be tracking that. It's too obvious the way they were talking about it. I got 11 out of 16, and I imagine there's a trophy for that as well. So I missed out 5. God, bloody hell, that map's so big though. All right, moving on to bonus stuff. add-ons. Hold on, I'll let you read it. Alright, character skins, camera filters, and gameplay modifiers unlocked by collecting treasures, journal entries, and optional conversations in-game. Okay, so you need to complete stuff in order to get more stuff. Skins, change your character's outfit, for example, dress Nate in his scuba suit. So you can... Oh, so you can play through the campaign and pick a certain outfit. Oh my word. Okay. Interesting. So it says I've got 255 unlock points. I haven't used any of them. I generally don't use them on like outfits and stuff. But I'm interested to see what other stuff they've got. That face though. Okay, weapons, here we go. So you can, I believe you can spawn these weapons in. Is that what it's referring to? That's what you can do in Uncharted. I think it was 2 and backwards. Yeah, so obviously you buy a weapon and I guess you choose to give it to your player. Oh, that's nice. Whoa. Okay. Oh my word. That's just a bit of a waste of the graphics, but fair enough. Oh, okay. Alright, well, at first I thought you'd play through the whole game with this filter, and I guess you could do, but I suppose if you find like a really picturesque scene, you could change the filter and then take like a screen of it or something, and I think that's more of what they're aiming for, rather than you play through the entire game. 8-bit, for example. Okay, interesting. Again, not something I'd really do, but it's nice that the option's there. Okay, so these, so I guess these are the ones where you play through the entire game, definitely. So you got mirror world, so it'd be left goes to right and right goes to left. They had that in Uncharted 2. Mirror on death, so every time you die it flips the world. So motion, self-explanatory. Bullet speed mode, everything's sped up, I'm guessing. No gravity, again self-explanatory. 8-bit audio, 4-bit audio, so just reduce quality of the audio. I don't know why you'd want that, but okay. Helium, I imagine that'd be quite funny. Xenon, I don't know what that is. And then infinite ammo, which again, self-explanatory. I wonder if you can use those whenever, or if it's just only if you've completed a certain challenge. So like, in Uncharted 2 you couldn't use any of these modifiers until you'd beaten that game on that certain level. So you can't for example turn on crushing and then turn on infinite ammo. You'd have to beat your on crushing and then you could turn it on crushing. So I imagine it's the same way here. So you sort of just look at the characters. I imagine you can explore them in a bit more detail, and there's quite a few of them as you can see. But they all cost you to unlock. I'm not going to unlock them now because, as I said, I don't really spend the points on stuff like this, but I might do it at some point in the future. Oh, okay. So this is always worth looking at. I love how they put together concept art and then you see it transform into the final product. Again, I haven't unlocked any of those, but I'll probably do that in the future. I think, isn't that it for everything? Yeah, I've done that everything there. So journal. Ah, so you can take your time and read through it. Ah. Yeah, so you can sort of take your time to read through it, you know, once the game's finished and everything. Because I missed some certain journal entries and stuff like that, I'll probably come back and go through the entire thing at another date. You know, during the campaign, obviously, we found out that Nathan Drake is not his real identity. He was formerly Nathan Morgan, I think. But how is it that is it that easy to fake identities? I mean, obviously, he must have had a passport and stuff. Otherwise, how else would he, you know, be able to, you know, just live as normal? But I'm just curious about that. Yeah. Anyway, So yeah, I'll probably go through that, as I said, at a later date once I've completed all the entries. But I think that's it. And obviously we've got credits, which we've already watched. So yeah, that was my stats. We found out how many treasures I got, how many cairns I missed, and also just a little bit of a brief overview of the bonuses and stuff that were unlocked once the campaign was completed. But yeah, I will be doing a future video showing all the stuff that I've unlocked, but in complete details. So don't know when that's going to be. Possibly after my crushing. Wait, was there a crushing? No, I didn't. So probably after I did my crushing run. Probably after I play the game, actually, because I don't think I'll have enough unlock points to get everything just from one playthrough. But yeah, if you're interested in checking those videos out, then obviously you can subscribe for notification or just check the channel as and whenever. But they probably won't go up, as I said, until I beat the game on crushing. But yeah, so until next time, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, consider tapping that like button. I do appreciate it. But yeah, until next time, take care, and I will see you later.